Alrighty, hello everybody, and welcome to season 14. God dang, it took a long time to get here, but we are officially back. This is the first game of the season, and we've got a good one. We've got Charlotte and Coach Kenzie taking on Auburn and Coach Cabbage. On paper, doesn't look like much of a matchup, but they are brothers in real life, so it's definitely a heated, out of conference, bragging rights type of a matchup. And so we're going to watch the full game. Anybody who is here can talk throughout the watch party. That's kind of how it works. If you'd like to watch live with us, check out Patreon, SFA, or patreon.com/the SFA if you want to join live. Also, couple of housekeeping items is that with the changes to the sportsbook, we're now going to offer lines for every single simmed game outside of watch party, and any studio updates that spoil a sim game result or anything like that, those games will be voided as well, so you guys can't expose a line or whatever. So we're going to go through both rosters like normal, then we'll get into the game. As always, we are affiliated with Home Field, the best apparel brand out there. It is 2024 now, and they are adding 19 schools this season, so feel free to check them out. You can use code SFA, get 15% off. You can use that code once per email. And yeah, so we got updated graphics. Top left, as always provided by Pinstripe, and bottom right shows the new logo. Oklahoma won the national championship, so Terrell Remmers, of course, is our cover athlete. So enough of that. We're going to go through the full rosters of both of these teams before we kick off here. So we're going to start out with Charlotte. Coach Kenzie was in the running for the division last season. Unfortunately, at the end, kind of sputtered out after some injuries and a heartbreaking loss to Western Kentucky. But their quarterback this year is John Presley. He is the guy he redshirted last season. Or no, is it Andy Walton? I don't remember who you put in your depth chart. I think he put Andy Walton.
It's Walton, yeah.
Yeah. Mick Motors, he's an SFA player. He is a freshman. You might see Garrett Garcia, but I believe how the depth chart shakes out is it's going to be Mick Motors and Sims at the running back, and Toby Zuma, the SFA player, starting at fullback. At wide receiver, you got Matthew Lawrence, Gooden, Bonds, Carter. This is a triple option offense, right? So they're not going to be throwing the ball too much. At tight end, you've got Eric Mischel. Billy Burgess was redshirted, so McCoy. And then the offensive line here, 70-65, 75-77. This is about an average G5 line. And then on the defensive line, Zach McGill on one side, Greg Francis on the other. And in the middle, the BearCave reward player, Manny Midline, named after Coach Mike. And he needs to have a massive game, stuffing up the middle, if Charlotte wants any chance of beating Auburn today. Jeremy Williams at the left outside linebacker. SFA player Sergio Okada in his sophomore year, middle linebacker. Right outside linebacker, Lenny Underwood. And then out wide, one of my favorite players in the country, Devontae Billings, had 3 pick sixes last year. Team of the year guy, McPherson, Hearn, Wesley. And then at free safety, you've got Jose Gamboa, SFA player and a freshman. He will be a starter. And on the other side, hopefully he stays healthy. You got Winnie Corso, the SFA player. He had a few interceptions on stream last season. And then kicker and punter. So there is your Charlotte 49ers on the air. And they're going to take on Auburn. And Auburn's led by Alfonso Jackson at quarterback. At running back, the transfer from Oklahoma, 83 overall, Brandon Price. Wide receiver, Freddie Davis, Jason Fields, Carl Griffin, and Justin Brewster. And then we might see the debut of LaHonda Dickerstick. He is an SFA in-game recruit. And then one of the better offensive lines in the SEC, I believe, or maybe it's an average SEC line, let's be honest. And on the defensive side, Percival Peely, he was the Fortnite Invitational reward player, but he is redshirted. So it'll be Amos. On the other side, Carlos Johnson. And in the middle, you got Marcus Pittman and Zach Johnson. At linebacker, Blake Powell, SFA player Calais Ingram, the 4-star, one of the best deals from Season 13. Right outside linebacker is Ira Gibson. And then the cornerbacks is Mike Bush, Darnell Hutchinson, Thomas Franklin, and Anthony Griffin. Pretty low rated considering this is an SEC team, but probably won't matter against a triple option team. And in the back, you got Kyle Brown and Jovan Bates, 89 overall. One of the captains there. And their kickers, Darren Ralph and Pete Boyd. So that is the teams. I'm going to throw up the overlay here. That way you guys don't get spoiled on any of the simmed games that I'm about halfway done with. Don't want you guys to be spoiled from being able to do lines. So let me find this game. So Charlotte at Auburn. And do you guys want, if Kenzie, Cabbage, are you guys here? Do you want any special uniforms?
Yes.
Yes.
Can I get the all gold ones?
The all gold. And then is Cabbage watching?
Yeah. What uniforms do I have?
Let's see. I think you're one of the more boring ones. You have a white helmet. The numbers on the side, and then jerseys. You have navy, white, navy, and white, and then white.
I guess just give me the navy.
You have to have white pants. Auburn's boring in this game. So we'll go navy. And then do you want the numbers on the side or the logo? Or I guess this one.
Numbers.
Okay. And then let's just make sure. No, it didn't keep it. So let's see. Bro, do I have to manually go to gold? Better let me do the gold on gold. All right, so last year, this game, it was a one-possession game. So hopefully we see another good one come down to the wire. And we are officially off in Season 14. Let's go. Hype, hype. And like I said, anybody can talk. I believe I will always offer commentary. And then I think Cryo is going to commentate as well. But here we go. Ira Gibson getting the spotlight here.
Yes, TC. Hello, my good friend. Week 1 of the season, couldn't get any sleep, but, I think SFA is more important than sleep, so.
Well, yeah, nobody's sleeping during week 1, man. It's a long wait here with holidays and all that stuff, so we're finally back. The games matter. This is incredible, and we're going to see Auburn first here. So at home, Charlotte kicking it off, and boom, we're off in Season 14. Let's go. All right, return here, and it's going to be a nice one here for Auburn. They go down the sideline, breaks a tackle, gets to about the 50.
It's over.
Who's your player to watch in Auburn? I mean, you obviously mentioned Manny Midline, but I was going to mention something like Calais Ingram, see like what he has in store for us.
Yeah, I mean, this quarterback, Alfonso Jackson, I believe he is a guy who typically fumbles or does stuff. And there goes Price, and it looks like our UI is glitched here early on in the season. That's pretty typical. So we won't be able to track stats or anything on the bottom line, which is all right. But there's the Oklahoma transfer.
There goes all my utility. So,
yep.
Very unfortunate.
Yep, that's kind of how it goes. So, all right, Auburn in the motion here, and they're going to throw it, and see, not an impressive start there. Devontae Billings celebrating like that was him.
No fly zone, as you know. It's what he's known for.
Oh, yeah, so Devontae Billings is at the top of your screen. He is the #1 corner, the impact guy, and then obviously Manny Midline on the defensive line there. And they're going to run a lot of this spread option attack. I believe Auburn does run the Oregon offense, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, he does.
So Price, the star transfer from Oklahoma, already getting 2 carries here. And they're going to fake the screen, and they're yamming it deep. The first yam of the year, and it's overthrown. They got behind Billings. So a long field goal incoming. All right, I like this. This is going to be a 49-yarder from left hash to start the year. So can Auburn convert here early? Yes, they do. So don't look. All right, so that game
You did that pretty
is...
fast. Nice, yeah.
So
You
that
didn't see
game,
it.
yeah, that game is voided.
And I
Yeah,
mean,
we want to offer sin
obviously,
games, but yeah, at some point,
unfortunate.
I
But
can't let you guys.
I love the call of going deep on like a third and long situation when you like fourth down, you have the kicker for that. So very interesting call. I like it.
Yep, and oh, flip out wide there. Remember, this is a triple option offense, so there's Sims, the former fullback, getting the first toss. But yeah, I mean, it's going to be interesting. When you're facing Charlotte, you want to take a lot of shots, right? Because the talent is just so much different. But now you're facing one of these triple option teams. When you're on defense, it's kind of the other way. You got to play very disciplined. You can't take a lot of chances. And the impact player, Calais Ingram, does have the dreads there at number 59. All right, so McMotors in the backfield. They're going to throw it here, dumping it off, and they're not going to get a first down. So 3 and out here for Charlotte on their first possession.
And I hope like we can see more of McMotors. You know, I was able to watch him in high school, growing up in my backyard of Salem, Massachusetts. So that's pretty cool. But one thing you notice with McMotors whenever you saw him in high school, Charlotte liked him for his pure speed. He is one of the fastest people in this recruiting class, no doubt about it.
Yes.
He has trouble breaking that tackle though. Not the greatest. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah. Yeah, the question is, does he need to break first contact if nobody even touches him, right? And there's a nice play there. I believe that's Manny Midline making the tackle. His first big play.
I hope we see a lot of Jose Gamboa too. I've been
Or
really
no,
interested in that prospect.
so number 31's Gamboa, Winnie Corso's, and then number 50 is Manny Midline. So wide open lane here for the triple option. They keep it, and Gamboa is there on the stop. So 3rd and 7 incoming.
3rd and long, we got one stop. We can do it again.
And just like Kenzie's Mans goes, it's probably going to be a conversion.
And oh dear.
There we go.
So both defenses standing on their head here early. And obviously, if you aren't new to the SFA, you're going to kind of be puzzled like why Charlotte and Auburn is a good game. Well, you know, it's just one of those rivalries. It's kind of like the Iron Bowl, where no matter how good Auburn or Alabama is, both these teams do give it their best.
Did you mean Charlotte instead of saying Alabama?
Well, I was comparing it to the Iron Bowl.
Yes.
Yeah. So even though Charlotte is Auburn and then Auburn is Alabama, if that makes sense. And we're going deep here, and there's a conversion. What a throw by Andy Wharton.
Aaron.
I believe that's the
Aaron Wharton. See, I don't have my cheat sheet here, which is the graphics, unfortunately. That's all right. But yeah, that was a beauty.
Don't ask me who the wide receiver was because I have no idea.
All right. So will we see McMotors get his first carry here? One of those things with the with these triple options is really the defense gets to decide who gets the carries. Oh, it's going to be a screen pass here to McMotors, and he cannot break first contact. You know, McMotors was actually heavily recruited by East Carolina as well, but he decided to go to Charlotte.
Went to the better Carolina team.
Well, first handoff to Toby Zuma, and he's brought down by Calais Ingram. Freshman on freshman SFA players going at it.
As we know, the McMotors controversy originally going to UNLV, but then it was voided last second due to misconduct.
Yes. All right, 3rd and 5. An all-out blitz, and he can't
Bro.
stay in bounds. So first big decision here for Coach Kenzie.
Go for it.
And they're not going for it unless we see a fake punt here, which looks like Auburn's set up for. Yeah, no, it's going to be a real punt here. We'll see what they can do.
Or just kick it right to the middle.
That's one of the changes in, as you guys know, every season I do alter the sliders just a little bit to keep things fresh. And I raised punt accuracy a bit more, so hopefully we'll see a little bit more good punts here or there. As we're going to get a screen pass here to Price on the other side, and they can't bring him down. There he goes. Brandon Price down the sideline. Big play there for Price.
Yeah, what you're seeing there, that's just great blocking. Great blocking in front. Charlotte didn't have any other people to cover that running back, so that's just a beautiful play.
And Manny Midline's not going to be able to make that tackle, so... All right, so Auburn's in business. It looks like early on, the thing that's working for Auburn is getting it to that star transfer. And obviously, you know, running the ball is probably going to be the way to go against a Charlotte defense. Oh, what a move, but he still goes down. Tried to evade the defenders. He gets the... he faked him out, but he recovered.
And then immediately got brought back 17 yards. But no, the one thing I like about you see these flashes from these freshmen, especially the redshirts, that they get that full season of practice in, and you know, its prices looked pretty decent, at least in the beginning here.
Yep. And so we're going to keep it here. Fakes out the defense, breaks the Winnie Corso's tackle, and there he goes. Finally brought down by Gamboa. Big play there for Auburn.
And that's just terrible tackling there. I mean, that first tackle in the open field, he was able to break in. That's the reason he got that big gain. So definitely Charlotte needs to do better on the outside when it comes to controlling that option.
So
I swear to God, every week Winnie Corso just gives me a bigger
Oh,
reason
there
to come.
goes Price down the right side, breaks a tackle, another big run, and now Charlotte is starting to give up some plays here. That's the third big play of this drive. Just bad gap discipline there. All right, so we're inside the red zone for the first time in Season 14. Will Auburn score a touchdown first? Quick option, breaks one, flips it out to Price, gets around another broken tackle, but that only gets about one.
Yeah, good stop there, but like I said, Charlotte tackling needs to improve for them to have any chance in this game against Auburn.
So split back set now. And they're going to take off. He breaks one, and he goes down. Sergio Okada, the SFA player, coming down, getting the sack. Thought for a second that they left him get to the open field, but luckily he was there. And that's one thing about... And that's one thing about Charlotte. No matter how good their IGRs or whatnot, they have SFA players on all three levels of the defense, and that's going to make a big difference. So we're going to get another screen pass here. There's Price again, 3rd and long. He breaks a tackle, 1st down and more. Touchdown! Brandon Price, welcome to Auburn.
No bingo call yet. That's not worth it.
How was that not worth it? That was elite. He just turned the corner, broke a tackle, scampered down, and fell forward to the pylon.
It doesn't look
Question is, will that be reviewed? It will not.
The refs don't like me.
So the first touchdown of the season has a bit of controversy.
First touchdown, I did not see him cross the goal line. That's kind of why I was a little skeptical, but hey, 10-0 Auburn.
I think it was, I think the animation, he fell into the pylon and then it just glitched back. And, all right, so down 10-0 here early.
As you know, at the SFA, our pylons are self-moving. They have a mind of their own, so.
Yes, they do. So now when you're a triple option team and you get down that's when it's really dangerous because then you have to start throwing it. You get out of your offense. As you see here, they're throwing the ball. Works there. Ingram on the tackle. And that's
Yeah, I'm
Lawrence,
terrified.
Matthew Lawrence, their top receiver.
Our QB sucks, so it's not going to end good.
But on the other hand, you also have Auburn, who has been in the SEC basement for quite a while. And
That
there's
is
the
true. I
first
mean,
true carry for McMotors.
and that says a lot because you saw how talented this Auburn team is, and it just shows the top level just of the SEC in total. That even with a team like this, like they just can't win, which is very interesting.
And early on, what I'm seeing is Calais Ingram is absolutely everywhere. It seems like he's in on every single tackle. So this freshman linebacker making both Ingram and Price have been the impact players. So Cabbage doing some good stuff over here. So you get it out, and there's Sims. He gets about 3. So it's going to be another 3rd and medium here as the first quarter is about to come to an end.
Bro, we have to go for it if we don't get it, dude. We need momentum.
And we're yamming it deep here, and it's overthrown, picked off. He might have been pushed off his spot, did not throw that with correct leverage, and Auburn will take over.
Yeah, it's over. Womp womp.
That is a prime Charlotte quarterback throw if I've ever seen one. Okay.
Yeah, bad start here for Charlotte, but as always, we've seen crazy comebacks before. As we get a sack there, and that time it's Manny midline. Hopefully they credit him with that sack.
Hopefully he does. I think he's gonna have a great season just in general, with all the teams like that.
Well,
Charlotte's
yeah,
gonna possibly be
considering he's in the AAC,
Yeah.
he should destroy that conference. Look at that bull rush, and that one doesn't find its way. Remember, 2 possessions. We still have 3 quarters to go, and then you also have Devontae Billings, who can flip the game at the drop of a hat. So 3rd and long here. Last play of the first quarter, and that's going to be a first down, and those are the ball busters. That is the 2nd time now, a 3rd, and over 10 yards was converted. All right, so as we head to the 2nd quarter, yeah, I don't know if that was a touchdown.
Well, of course, the first touchdown from the SFA is always going to be a controversial one. You know, it fits the bill. We have a script going for this year, so.
All right, and there's more bad tackling. Big hit there for Winnie Corsell. Just so many broken tackles here.
I hate Winnie Corsell.
It's just one of those things where you're just not seeing discipline tackle from the Charlotte defense, and it's just been a repeated killer on why they have left offensive drives and like gotten first downs again to Auburn.
Sounds like a coaching issue.
So another 9-yard gain for Price. I'm sure he's averaging a very large amount, probably over 7 at this point. Man in motion again, and it's going to be a quick run, and oh, bad pursuit from the linebacker. Another free first down for Auburn.
It's doing. We can't buy a 3rd down stop to save our life.
So once again, in plus territory here, split back set. Price on the right side. They are loading the box, and more triple option. They're going to hand it off to the 2nd guy. Another broken tackle, a 3rd broken tackle before they finally bring him down.
What's your opinion on Auburn this season? Just in general, like how they're going to do in the SEC. Do you think maybe they have some improvement or no?
Fringe bowl game, so yes, a bit of improvement, but they're not, I don't think they're world beaters quite yet, but I mean, who knows? They're up 10-0.
I don't get why we keep catching them.
I mean, Brandon Price is showing he's elite, but also Trey Harrell last year we saw in this game was elite. So, we might just be the scheme as they're dumping it off here to the backup running back. Finally, they make a tackle. So another
Oh,
chance here
they're
to get
down,
off
so
the
they're gonna get
field,
it.
keep it to a 2-score game.
Jesus Christ, dude.
It's just that when you have that running back who's especially a redshirt freshman, it's good to see those flashes early, just so that they know they can be that 4-year starter.
And he goes outside, and they're gonna give him the
That's
first
not a
down.
first.
That's
An
So it's not
interesting
first down.
call by Charlotte, having 3 down linemen on a 3rd and short play. So 1st and goal here. And they're going to keep it. He goes down. Nice play there.
Of course, there was a banana on the field, so a little bit of a slip there.
Yeah, I mean, he read the wrong read, but he still tripped the QB. So
Elite
2nd and goal.
defensive skill.
Goal line set. Diker stick on the field.
Dicko
And they're
stick.
going to Dicker stick. All right, 3rd and goal. So another, and we got a injury here to the fullback.
Damn, why couldn't it be Brandon Bryce?
So once again, watch the run. They only have 3 down linemen. 3rd and goal. And they're going to keep it. Quarterback up the
No, you're
gut.
lost.
Late hit there from Winnie Corso. Touchdown, Auburn. I will say Auburn has not had to throw the ball hardly at all. And that's probably what Charlotte needed to make them do. And there it is. So 17-0 here early.
Getting a team to get thrown off their game plan is the biggest thing to do in this type of game. But when you just keep giving Auburn the opportunities that they have been getting the entirety of the game, I mean, it's over and over. Charlotte. It goes back to tackling. Charlotte cannot do it to save their lives.
Yes. Now, remember, Charlotte does get the second half kickoff. So, I mean, they're on the road. You've got to get something going, some sort of a score here. Start chipping away at this lead. But they're going to throw it here, and they're sacked.
Yeah,
Oh, the article's out, TC.
Nice. I will read it after watch party.
I mean, that offensive line just disintegrated the moment.
Presley, looks like Presley is in now, so maybe there's a quarterback injury.
It's so doomed. Oh no. He has like 30 speed, dude.
So broken tackle there. There's McMotors flashing the speed.
It's a very interesting situation. Obviously, like for the playbook, you would want that initial quarterback, but I mean, the quarterback change isn't the worst one to have.
So handoff here, and there's a first down.
Presley cannot run the triple option.
Kenzie does not like good quarterbacks confirmed. Anyways, first down.
I mean, he is the best passer, so when you are down, as I say that, oh no. I mean, he statistically the best passer on this team, and so when you're down and you have to throw it, he's probably who you want in the game.
That was just timed perfectly, let me tell you.
Flips that to Toby Zumba, and that doesn't go for much.
And I mean, it doesn't get better for...
Go for it, dude. We actually have to.
It doesn't get better for Charlotte after this, because after this, the guy faced Georgia Tech and Coach Mike. So it's going to be...
Those non-conference games can be tough as he throws that one, and that was nowhere to be found. Oh, boy. So Auburn doing what...
Dude, why aren't we going for it?
You're on your own side of the field in the first half. They're not gonna go for it.
As you can tell, TC Kenzie, this is exactly the way he portrays himself in Madden as well. He will go for it on his own 20-yard line.
Well, in Madden, it's different. I mean,
we're literally down 3 scores. We have not gotten the defensive stop.
But are you really confident you're gonna get a 4th and 9 on your own 30?
I'm more confident in that than us getting a stop.
Oof.
That's a good point.
So more running and just wide open lanes. There he goes. Finally tracked down.
There you go. They're on the 40.
I mean, it's unfortunate. I mean, he had a chance for a touchdown there. He kind of like stopped himself, tried to find an extra lane, and he got caught up.
So Jose Gamboa sneaking up. They've got to find a way to stop the run, and it's going to be a screen pass this time. The worst call, and there they go. Winnie Corso brings him down. Just the perfect call for the blitz. I mean, this is just an SEC versus an American team, right? So, just it's what you expect. So we're inside the 30 once again. Nice tackle there. Jackson having himself a good day on the ground. He hasn't really had to throw it hardly at all.
Except when he had his Dallas out.
Not true.
2nd and 5. Delayed give here to Price, and he falls forward. They don't give him the first down this time. As the second quarter continues to tick away. Just outside the red zone, stacking that left side. And they're going to just run a simple read option, and he gets inside the 5. Jackson just putting it into another gear.
Very, very impressive run. I mean,
Look
the
at the
blocking was just
blocking.
great. The blocking was just A1. I was about to say that.
So 1st and goal here.
Nice.
Hand off the gut. Touchdown, Auburn. 24-0.
And I mean, Brandon Price, he could be legit. This could be a player that could be a 4-year starter at Auburn. You know, he's showing his worth. You know, making the most of his opportunities. You know, I've been impressed.
Now, I will say, we still, all of these years later, this is our 9th season on NCAA 14. We've never seen a game day team be skunked, be shut out. Will Charlotte be the first?
No.
And I mean, while we got time, I mean, you mentioned in your podcast in the Patreon that you had a certain AAC team that was going to win. Who'd you have again?
That was gonna win what, the conference?
Yeah.
Cincinnati?
Oh, yeah. I forgot you mentioned Appalachian State as well.
Oh yeah,
so
they'll win their division, but they're not beating Cincinnati. All
that
right,
Cincinnati team is
Presley
just
catches one. There is Lawrence.
yeah. That Cincinnati team on paper is just one of the best transfer windows I've ever seen. That's not saying much because I've only been here a year, but it's pretty impressive the overall and progression that they had.
And another bad throw. So
Please
another
go for it.
4th down.
Yeah, 25.
It took you 4 plays to score a touchdown. You guys
Yeah.
are scoring again this half. It
God,
will
this-
be 31-0.
It's like the Harbaugh rivalry. I love this.
Oh, that one's almost blocked. We're going to get a punt return now, and they stop him. So can one of these SFA players find a way to get a stop in the run game?
No.
Obviously, Manny midline, he's holding up the center. Most of these runs have been option plays to the outside. So you're looking at the linebackers, corners, safeties, as they're going to throw it here, and there's another sack. Got to say, the pass coverage and the pass rush has been pretty good for Charlotte. It's just that running defense has been abysmal. All right, 2nd and long now. And off to the receiver, and another bad angle, and they're finally brought down. So a 3rd and medium.
Or even the receivers cooking us on the run game.
Yeah, these pursuit angles and missed tackles have been pretty rough. But 3rd and 6 here, chance to get off the field. They're going to bring a blitz against another screen pass, a perfect call, and another big gain for Price. Unbelievable. Price making his might have a good shot of NCAA Player of the Week. For sure, SEC Player of the Week.
I mean, anytime a team faces Charlotte, their offense has a chance of getting Player of the Week. So
True.
that's not really. Not really saying that much, but
So clock's ticking, still 3 timeouts. Minute 40. Auburn plenty of chance to continue to add to this lead. And a nice stop there finally. But it seems like every time Auburn gets into a second and long or third and long, they convert, and mostly by screen passes.
Maybe one day we won't call it blitz. Maybe. Just one day.
Jose Gamboa here.
Hi.
Wide receiver in motion again. Clog in the center. They're going to hand it off. A massive hole and big hit from Winnie Corso. He's been laying the wood.
We need to hit the knees.
I mean, at this point, the Auburn offensive line is just parting the Red Sea for Price to just do whatever he can to this defense.
Well, that's that SEC offensive line for you, right? As they go for Price out of the backfield again, and that's another first down. What I've seen is Jackson simply hasn't really attacked downfield maybe more than once or twice. They're all these very dink and dunks, mostly to Price. But we got LaHonda now in the game, number 12. Another handoff to Price here. That one doesn't go for much. As we tick under 50 seconds now. So they're going to have to run hurry up.
We're saving timeouts for next game, don't worry.
And there's a sack from Winnie Corso.
Oh,
Forcing them to call a
time.
timeout.
Insane hit, too. Wow.
If you bought Charlotte stock, it's probably going to go down a little bit after today.
Only a little bit.
Did anyone here buy Charlotte stock?
I
As
didn't
all
know
the
that.
time in the world finally runs out, actually knocking them out of field goal range. So a big stop here for the Charlotte defense. They're still going to bring them out, though. It's a 55-yarder.
Oh, please make this. Come on.
Just to the right. Can they hit this? This could be big for Charlotte. And he missed it.
Okay, please, get at least field goal.
Oh,
So
it had the mustard and everything. Oh.
That is a big win if you're for the Charlotte defense, pushing them back 13 yards, forcing a missed field goal. Now, if they could add a field goal here, that would do wonders for the confidence. But they really haven't been able to move the rock today. Presley on the run, and he sacked himself.
Yeah, this is why he's just bad.
Not calling a timeout here.
We're saving them for next game, don't worry.
All right, last play.
Maybe we'll get
The
this
old
one off.
timeout carryover, baby.
The last play of the half. He is going to throw that one. It's intercepted, but no time on the clock. So big brain from Charlotte, not letting them capitalize on the turnover. And as we hit halftime here in Season 14, Week 1 watch party, Auburn has a 24-0 lead. Oh, boy.
Yeah, it's been one-sided. I think we sort of predicted this going into the game, that Charlotte was going to have some flashes, but overall, this was Auburn's game to win. Right now, Auburn's game to lose as well. So
we have had no flashes.
It's been honestly, there has been a few. Manny Midland has shown his ability to disrupt. So like in the AAC, that there's potential there. So
well, I think if you're Charlotte, like this defense matches up really, really well against the team that is going to be the biggest threat to them in the division. That's Appalachian State. This pass defense has been good outside of the screen passes, which I doubt Flynn Saunders runs hardly any of those. So, if you force App State to run the ball, I don't know if they are capable of doing that at a high level. So, there are some things to build on, but this offense has just been terrible.
Oh, absolutely. And I think it goes back to the fact that they just can't tackle no matter what. And
they can't complete a pass either on offense.
That either.
And
everything's falling apart. But let's look at the positives, CC. Let's look at the positives.
Yes.
I do think that offensive line, or that defensive line, excuse me, is really, really good. It's going to be really, really good this season. So.
All right, well, Charlotte comes out first. We'll see if they can get a score here. They just got to stick to their guns and run the triple option. Coach Cabbage talking to Dickerstick. 24-0. See if Kenzie made any big-time adjustments. They can go under center here. And we're throwing it deep. First play into double coverage. Not sure how much I like that to an undersized receiver.
He had a chance at it, but yeah, but in double coverage. Bad decision.
Nice try, though.
So handoff, and they trip over each other. Oh, this is just McMotors going from bad to worse here.
McMotors would do good if he had a good offensive line. That's where McMotors sort of shines. Like,
well, I mean, he had the
hits...
blocking there. He had to stay on his feet as they get a blitz here, and that's almost intercepted. So a 3-and-out for Charlotte again.
Go
and
for it.
This very well might be the first shutout we ever see. We have not seen hardly any movement from Charlotte at all.
I mean, you might not be wrong. I don't want to call it, a little bit of coordinator jinx.
As
but,
that one was completely shanked. So Auburn's going to start out around midfield here. I mean, honestly, the best chance at scoring might be coming from their defense. You have Auburn doing a bunch of pitching. You have Devontae Billings who can pick it off. So
65 speed. 76, actually.
yeah, but we talk about the stats, not the reality. So shovel option, and somehow on his turns that into an 8-yard gain.
I mean, yeah, he ran that through at least six Charlotte defenders. Like, I got no words. I really don't.
Just no pursuit, no tackling. There's a tackle. The only guy who showed up to tackle was Winnie Corso, and he's the most hated player by Kenzie. I don't know.
Winnie Corso is a bitch.
He's the only one who's making hits.
I don't care. Cut him.
Oh my gosh. Quick option, and there's Winnie Corso again. So clearly, Charlotte, Coach Kenzie doesn't know ball. His only good player forces the 3-and-out. As they are going to punt this.
Had a 6-week injury that turned to 10 weeks somehow.
Winnie Corso is going to make a team of the year. Watch. Then you're going to be forced to like him.
If he does, I would literally do something.
I know with the hatred, if he makes team of the year, he has to hit the TP.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah. I've done it to some coaches. Yeah, if you start talking, Winnie Corso might be out the door.
He can go out.
So there goes Presley, and he fumbles the ball. That was Calais Ingram making the hit, and there they go. Auburn and down at the 1.
But yeah, no, the TP change was, or the QB change was a good thing, right, Kyle?
I mean, in theory, yes, because you have a high overall, but I didn't know John Presley was
Calais Ingram, the SFA freshman, making a play.
Hey, I told you, man, Calais Ingram. I wanted to see him in this game. Very good stats, very good prospect, and he's been good. He's been all over this.
Brandon Price, touchdown Auburn. 31-0. This guy's just running up the score at this point.
I mean, yeah, for a brother, bro, you have to, because
So is Brandon Price an early Heisman candidate, dark horse guy? I mean, what is that? Is that 3 or I think that's 3 touchdowns for him now.
Yes, that's 2 rushing and 1 receiving, so that's a pretty overall good day for him.
Our defense finally gets a stop, and we instantly fumble.
Yeah.
God, I hate this team.
That was tough.
Oh man, week 4 is gonna be fun. Let me tell you.
Yeah, we could have been watching Florida UNLV right now, but we had to watch this game.
Listen, my track record on game day is terrible. We are not.
Yeah, buddy.
And they flip it.
That
There's
game would have been a lot worse.
No.
I'm not having another South Alabama situation where Diamond.
Yeah, maybe UNLV up 31-0.
Your
All right.
propaganda doesn't affect
It's
me,
a
old
win-win
man.
situation for me today. It's gonna be
All
fun.
right, come on. Get it to him. Third down. All right, they're starting to move the ball. At this point, I'm cheering for Charlotte to score. Everything's going against them. Let's get them on the board. I don't want them to have to tank the first game day shutout.
I mean, the only way they're gonna have to deal with it is their defense.
Maryland eye time.
I do not trust this offense.
Out wide, there's McMotors, and he can't do anything.
I mean, at this
where we
point,
go
I'm pretty
for it,
sure
right?
my article had more action than this.
Okay, bro.
Fourth down, they're going to punt it again.
Why
May have
would
gone
punt
for it
it?
if it was fourth and short, but the game is just never going to go for it unless it's like end of fourth quarter when you're inside your own territory like that. They'll start potentially going for it if you're very aggressive around the, 40, 50 if it's like fourth and short, but all right, Auburn back on the field. They have three turnovers today for their defense. They're yamming it deep this time, and they get a step. Devonta Billings gets owned. Touchdown, Auburn, 38-0.
He's a known not game day corner. Game
There
day
is the
worst.
first yam of the season.
Who was that? Was that a Freddie Davis? Freddie Davis yam?
Yep, Freddie Davis yam right on Devonta Billings' head, the Team of the Year corner. You hate to see it.
This is just getting brutal at this point.
Yeah.
No,
this
you'd
is
love to see it because he was a fraud fucking Team of the Year.
No.
What do you
You
mean?
get 3. He's already on the all-time defensive touchdown list as a freshman. They're taking this out of the end zone. Come on,
It's more
Charlotte.
Jersey team out there.
Get a score. I would hope
would-
that you guys look at this result and pick better on the polls next week. God.
Oh no, I love watching Kenzie's downfall as someone who's facing him. This
This
is
only
one-
won because they're brothers.
Yeah.
That's why it won.
I mean, it is only a 10 overall difference in the teams, so we've seen upsets happen before, but this is just one of those. This is one of those where you run the triple option. You're not gonna. If you get down early, you're kind of in a pickle. So 3rd and 6. Come on, Charlotte, score, please.
I would love to see a McMotors touchdown. I would
Yeah.
love to see him break off a long gain.
Nick
you know?
Motors or
I'd be
Zumba, yeah. All right, plenty of time this time. They're yamming it deep. That is a big time one, and it's picked off. I can't.
Well, what we've seen with McMotors anyways,
That's the
Kenzie, I would like to thank you for
fourth
beating me out for
turnover.
him.
Yeah, I was
Jovan
gonna
Bates this
say.
time. This one's getting ugly. 4 turnovers.
Jesus Christ.
Oh.
Okay, apparently I didn't miss much.
Well, it depends which team you're cheering for.
I
Brandon
mean, I was hoping
Price.
for a good game, but
Brandon,
Jesus.
Brandon Price is elite. We've seen a yam. Winnie Corso is the only good player on Charlotte. And then this Charlotte offense is just abysmal.
It makes
It's
sense.
just
that
the
Kenzie
same
hates
story as
only
last year. We have a good defense until we don't, and our offense is anemic.
Yeah, this
That's
is just
what
one
I
of
think
those. This is just one of those non-conference games where you're on the road against an SEC team. I wouldn't read too much into this result in terms of like sim games.
We'll see how long Walton's out for. I think that's going to be big.
Yeah. 3rd and 12.
Incoming
Sampson.
first down.
And it's tipped away by who else but Winnie Corso right on Dickerstick. The best player on Charlotte strikes again. We love Winnie
Kenzie hates
Corso.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we need to make a little campaign for Winnie Corso
We
to
should
the
make
transfer portal.
Now watch out, because this is the best scoring chance they're gonna get. A punt from their own 20. Come on, big return. All right, up to the 41. All you need is about 50 or 30 yards here, and stop just chucking it deep. My God, like underthrown. This is Presley, the transfer from Virginia Tech that that was highly celebrated around the Charlotte program.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was.
No, he was not.
You got him. You're like, oh shit, and I'm gonna redshirt him.
Yeah.
Well, thank God I don't have him.
All right, run. There's a big run. Oh, there goes Presley. Look at him go. All right, come on, Charlotte. You got to score here.
Come on. We need
That's our
to
first
keep.
time of the day.
We need to
Let's
keep the shutout streak.
go.
Keep the shutout streak alive. We need a Charlotte touchdown.
All right, 43 yards away. Just get McMotors in space or something.
We are in potential
McMotors
field
is
goal range.
super quick. He just needs the space. All right, there he has it. And, oh, he stiffies a man. All right, there you go. 6 yards.
Look at this. The Charlotte offense is moving now. Okay.
Charlotte comeback?
No.
Yeah. Never say over. Never give up. Never what?
Yeah, it's only a 5-possession game. And, oh, boy, that one was going nowhere. Hamas.
Never what?
Back out of field goal range.
3rd and 8. Probably need to get
I
at
just
least half of this here.
We won't. We'll get like 1 yard if we're lucky.
And it's intercepted again! 5th turnover!
but-
I can't... Oh, no, these guys got caught on each other.
Pack it up, boys.
Yeah.
been picked up since the first
Unbelievable.
half.
Last season in this game, I think it was Charlotte had 5 turnovers as well, if I'm not mistaken. That was a turnover-heavy game from both sides. This is a screen pass to Price yet again. He breaks a tackle, goes out of bounds. I think it's going to have to be a defensive touchdown for...
That's what I was saying. I
Charlotte.
mean, I'm excited to see
Winnie
Price's stats
Corso.
at the end of the game.
Come on, Winnie. Yeah, that's the only good thing about the broken UI. When we get it is that it's like the stats are more fun to see at the end. So we're yamming it deep again, and another busted coverage on Devonta Billings. Touchdown Auburn, 45.
Not a fraud. It's a known. It's a
Another
known, not
yam.
NBA player.
I mean, Kenzie was the first person to tell me that he was so excited to get Devontae Billings. And
Yeah,
Well-
I am. He's a. It's. He's. I've been on record saying that he sucks on game day.
Yeah, no,
Because
and,
guess what? He has
that's
76 speed.
yeah. Devonta Billings is the product of the new scouting, where I can get have more fun with archetypes, where he's like a very bad physicals corner, but he's elite in technique. But on game day, your physicals matter a lot more than in the sim. So he sims pick sixes, and then on game day he gives up 60-yard yams. All right, come on, Charlotte. 45-0. You got this.
Never. Never.
I'm sure Cabbage isn't going to rub this game in your face for another year. Oh, and another pick. That's 6!
no! Oh my god.
right.
And
You
I
bench it and put in the
promise,
other QB.
I have not changed wide receiver catching or interceptions this season. Yeah, do you want to see a different quarterback?
Yeah. Put in the other guy.
Will it make a difference?
We will see. Honestly, if you just want to play the game for us, that's okay too.
Imagine. Just...
I feel like even I probably couldn't make that comeback at this point. I have to wait a... So gotta wait a play here. There's Brandon Price. Wait, I gotta wait till it gives me the play art.
Also, can you see what injury we have too on Aaron Walton?
No, I don't check injuries
Oh.
during games.
Okay.
Nope.
This one,
All right,
You
so
want the 50?
Rodney
Okay.
Andrews here.
same as last game.
Who is that?
Rodney Andrews is the new quarterback.
What? I mean, if anyone's gonna lead a comeback, it's a guy named Rodney. So
I do not know if that's correct. 45-0. Here we go. Price. Big hit by Winnie Corso.
I'm surprised they haven't.
Oh my
taken
God!
much-
Is it still the third quarter?
Yeah.
Yeah, this game's going long.
It's a historically bad performance.
I thought this game
Price
was about to end or
again.
something. Oh my God!
Midline brings him down.
Oh, please don't go for it. Please. It's all right. It's 45-0. Please, guys.
They're kicking the field goal.
Fake field goal. Come on.
This might be one of the bigger wins we've ever seen in terms of point differential. How much did you lose by Dogwater to Oklahoma? It was, what was it, 69-21?
Oh man, wasn't the
It'd be
Tennessee
48.
game? Tennessee put up like 86 on someone, right? Or
Scar,
around that.
14.
Well,
Sim, I think.
that was a sim game. I'm talking.
Oh
Alright,
yeah,
so
that was a
That was
game.
BearCave, but yeah. All, right, all that needs to happen is I just have to keep the point differential at the same, and we won't be as bad as Dogwater.
Well, I don't know if that was for sure it, but I'm just hoping a Charlotte score. Remember, it could have been 51-0, so could always be worse. He did get that big
It could be 51-0.
missed field goal at the end of the half. All right, new guy, Rodney is in. After 5 picks. All right, nice start. First down.
Didn't talk to the other team.
With that completion, he already has a higher passer rating than John Presley. So
Any QB on my team.
There's Zuma, his second carry. Fullback not getting a lot of work here early on. Or at all. End of the third quarter now. Maryland Eye. Tossing it out to Nico McMotors and not much.
Back with your 3 yards.
How is it only the third quarter? 48-0. What a way to start season 14.
I mean, how's your day, TC? Hopefully you're having a
Good.
good day.
I was trying to all the season 14 dumb stuff is over. So I'm at the very end of my super busy season and get to actually enjoy the games. Well, not this one, but hopefully when week 1 comes around. Oh, there's a beautiful ball. All right.
Look at that.
Rodney
All right.
Andrews. Best throw of the day.
Was it Andrews or Anderson?
It's Rodney
Who knows?
Andrews.
Okay. I forgot his last name.
Yeah, Auburn can't afford the UI. We're on ESPN Plus for the bottom tier teams. There he goes. He breaks one and
I think
Still
we're on
gets
ESPN
sacked.
7 at this point. I think we got moved.
yeah, ESPN like Deportes. 2nd and 15 now. Come on, Charlotte, make a play.
I just want at least a field goal.
Yeah.
Is that too much
we
to
want to
ask
score.
for?
You got to get the App State at least. And there's another big time one. First down. Rodney Andrews might be the guy. Look at that wobbler.
If Aaron
Almost.
Walton is out, then I'm switching my playbook. Oh, wait. If I switch my playbook, does it take effect before next week or no?
Yes. So
Okay.
as long as you submit it before I sim forward, which I sim forward always like about an hour after the game days conclude.
Okay.
Also, side note, that might be the slowest pass I've ever seen.
Yeah. Oh, so
Thrown in
it's like
yesterday.
if your game is a sim game next week, then you have to submit the playbook before I sim to the next week. But if you're on stream, then you can submit later and it will take effect. As these wobblers are working, we're in the red zone.
For the first time all game.
Oh, wait a second.
Oh,
Not
bad.
quite.
All right, here comes the interception.
No,
on.
stop
Probably
it.
for a pick
6
six.
turnovers.
Right.
Oh, what is that? That was a throwaway. That was a throwaway.
Oh,
Good play by
okay,
Rodney.
Oh, I would love to hear the local Charlotte radio team right now.
Oh, we always knew the season was going to be bad.
Well, I mean, I don't necessarily think that, but definitely your non-conference games is what a throw. That was fit right in there.
Not first and goal either, so you know. You
All
have a
right,
better
here
chance of
we
the first
go.
down.
Here we
Come
go. Come on,
Come on,
Charlotte.
Come on, come on.
Only
Charlotte.
thing that can stop them is another turnover.
Ourselves.
Don't jinx it.
They have
Oh,
6
you're
of
gonna
them.
jinx it.
Come on.
Oh,
He's
come on,
open.
he's open.
Get him. No, McMotor's inside the 5.
Okay. Okay, on the 2-yard line. On the 2-yard line.
Now
Oh, no, it's
I'm
doomed.
getting
It's doomed.
PTSD from
It's
the
doomed.
Western Kentucky game.
I can't lie.
3 broken tackles and a fumble incoming.
Come on.
I can't watch.
Come on. Punch it in. Give it to Zuma. Zuma up the gut. And he's short.
Oh, wait, okay. They still have a
3rd
chance
and
of the first
inches.
down. They still have a chance of the first down.
That's true. I don't know how much closer you can get.
Come on.
And they're into. Oh, no. They're in split
Oh.
back.
Uh-uh.
It's over. Wait, he keeps it. Rodney! No!
I swear to God. please,
Oh, no. Kick the field goal. Kick the field goal.
No, go for it.
No,
Go for it.
no. Kick the
No,
field goal.
no,
for it.
if
No, they're
Go for
going
it.
for it. Can Charlotte
it.
score? Come on.
I've
Break the
never gotten so
shutout.
hyped for a Charlotte football game. Come on.
Charlotte blowout,
for it.
please. Zuma, touchdown, Charlotte!
Bingo!
They get on the board. Unbelievable.
They did something. Let's go.
Oh my god.
Welcome to Game Day Greats.
Imagine letting Charlotte score. You fucking suck, Auburn.
Dude, I'm so hyped now. Now the game doesn't feel like an all-time like blowout.
All right,
Are
this is
you
where we
sure?
get defensive steps too.
It's still at all time.
Hey, all I'm gonna say, Kenzie, is Rodney and Andrews. That was an
we will
elite
see.
drive. Those passes.
We will. If Aaron Wallen's out, Rodney Andrews is our starting quarterback.
Oof.
Breaking news coming from Kenzie.
Hand off to the outside and nice
Look at
tackle.
that tackle too.
Hey, 6 minutes left. Only 41. Down 6 scores.
This is the longest
That's
fourth
one
quarter
score a
I've ever
minute.
watched.
We can do that.
You just need a couple of pick sixes.
Hey, that's what Devontae Billings is known for.
There you go.
If we turn to 7, we might have a
now
beat.
we're in the Auburn 4-minute offense, so they're gonna just run the clock, rightfully so.
Pussies.
Of 41, don't want to get any more injuries. You don't need to prove anything else. La Honda in motion to the backfield. La Honda, give it to him. Oh, Sergio Okada. We haven't seen Dickerstick get a touch yet. I think he was the number
Good.
4 recruit in the season 13 class.
All my homies hate Honda Dickerstick.
It's such a bad name.
It's-
And it's so
it
funny that Cabbage makes fun of my names and he named a guy La Honda.
It's a funny one.
I think I still
Third
take the
and
cake for worst name, but and I'm proud
What's
of it.
even
but-
sadder is that was a public submission, so I decided to bring that one in because it was the best of the rest of the terribleness. Is
Please,
Brandon Price
bro.
once again,
I'd still take beef McWhat now.
dude.
Yeah.
Cryo, that he is going to be so good because he's 6'11", 300 pounds, but I
Yo,
hate him, dude. He's so bad.
It is probably the greatest SFA prospect of all time. I'm telling you right now.
I mean, he is good. I when I was making him, he was good, but man,
Please tell me you gave him like 99
Ugly.
speed. I will
No.
be
I mean,
so-
he's a deep threat, so he has that archetype, right?
Yeah, I should.
I don't remember what I gave him, but I gave nobody 99 speed. I gave somebody 97, but it wasn't him.
All I know is that I really just looked up funny USA names and just picked the first one I found. So
Yeah, right. Beef McWhat now is not a
Beef
funny
McWhat.
US
no,
name.
no, no, that's not.
Or a real one. We're a real one.
Listen, shout out Impractical Jokers, okay?
Okay. All right, we're across the 50 here.
Listen, he's from Truth or Consequences, New Mexico, okay?
And over the middle, and Brandon Price again. He is the entire Auburn offense. So anybody scouting out Auburn, stop Brandon Price in the pass game, in the running game. He might have over 300 yards in this game.
It's more than us. By a lot.
Probably.
Also, the 6 turnovers.
True.
I mean, it's interesting. Their next two matchups are Troy and Nebraska. Then they have Fresno State after them. So, very interesting slate of games for Auburn after this.
Just safely and move on.
Oh, broken tackle. Winnie Corso in there to finish him off. Just under 3 minutes.
As a Mountain West coach, you should beat Fresno State. I'm telling you right now, you should beat Fresno State.
Nah.
A
Man.
friend zone state.
I am so happy Charlotte scored.
Me too. That means we're on his bags, dog.
I think we're all
So
happy.
now-
At
so
least
now-
it gave us some excitement in this game.
Yeah, so now Coach Zach still with the 3 points is the worst. Even though he only lost 35-3, that's worse than 48-7 in my opinion.
I agree. We were able to score a
Oh,
touchdown.
another big
my
hit by who
days.
else but Winnie Corso. The only good
Why-
player on
why-
the team.
Sounds like a
Why
future
do
Red
you-
Raider.
I have
Yeah.
Why do you hate Winnie Corso?
Because his 6-week injury turned to 10 weeks. And we lost every game down
yeah.
the stretch because he wasn't there.
Yeah, but now look at him. He probably
so
has like
good.
15 tackles.
Sounds like he
And
should.
Price.
go and
What a
practice back.
play, Devonta Billings.
Woo!
Forget
Call-
the 2
call timeout.
touchdowns on his head.
Yeah, he's been getting
the block
yammed
shot
on
onto the
absolutely.
tackle? Hey, holding him to 3.
Bro, come on, call him out. Let us get one more chance to score, please.
Yeah, they're gonna have to kick it. So this is gonna be a 38-yarder.
If they miss, it's not over. We have the momentum on our side.
That's true.
Brings up a good point.
Kick is up and 51. Don't
Alright,
look, don't look, don't
this
look,
game's
don't look,
wrapped.
don't look. No, another game voided.
All right, Wake and Bama. Actually, we didn't even see the Bama game.
Yeah, you
So-
did.
Oh, I didn't. I'm blind
Well,
though.
Yeah, but if somebody looks at the
did.
VOD and goes frame by frame, yeah. If we're betting on it, I can't have it. So only 2 voided matchups. That's all right, including
Yeah,
this game. So
boo.
3.
Oh,
Oh,
shout
big
out-
hit!
Shout out to
Look
Coach
at
Yui
this
saying-
hit.
uh,
Oof.
Whew. Shout out to Coach Yui saying I wasted over an hour of my birthday on this game.
Yeah.
We scored.
So
it wasn't
last
the worst
play-
game this year.
So last play of week 1
Arguably.
watch party, Rodney Andrews, give us something to cheer about. He's gonna throw it.
As long as it's
Goes
not an
out
interception,
right.
I'm happy.
Plenty of time. Yamming it deep, and it's caught! Elite quarterback Rodney Andrews finishes off the game, but that is going to be final here from Auburn, 51-7. Cabbage now goes up
Thank
2-0 in the series against Kenzie. Womp womp. That's a tough one to swallow. But honestly, these non-con games, when you're a lesser team, is always rough. Like there's going to be some 0-4 G5 teams that are like gonna pop off the second half of the year. It always happens.
And I mean, we shit on Carolina, but their defensive line made a
Who?
lot of good plays.
Carolina.
Oh, I meant to say Charlotte. Man, running on 3 hours of sleep is not good. So for this, I mean, Charlotte's defensive line was really good. I mean, their defense overall was good. It's just their offense, they can't be out there for every single play, and I think that's the one thing that is tough.
Yeah, I mean the offense just as a whole was pretty rough. I chalk that up to 1, QB injury, 2, getting down by multiple scores. You're forced to go into a non-scheme fit offense, and then Auburn, and then the defense played well in the pass defense outside of screen passes. All right, so this is what it looks like. So Price got 1, 2, 3, only 3.
We won the fourth quarter.
touchdowns. There you go.
He did. He only got. Oh, he did get 3. He must have gotten. Yeah.
So Alfonso Jackson, 12 of 17, 277, 3 touchdowns. What a game for him. And running the ball, wow, Price only had 76 on the ground?
It makes sense. He was very multi-versatile. You saw him in the passing game as well. So
yeah, the pass game, there it is. So over
oh my god,
just under 200 combined yards. Or maybe that's, wait,
It's 170. Wait, no.
290,
It's
197.
It's 197, just under
Yeah.
200.
So
Let's go.
Dickerstick, no receptions in his first game, unfortunately.
No.
Calais Ingram, they only give him 5 tackles. Interesting. Bates, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the fumble. Of course, that got stopped at the 1 as well. Like, of course. So sacks, they got 3 sacks, 5 interceptions, deflections. Kicking, he was 3 of 4, not bad. The one was a very long one. And then Charlotte, Presley, and Andrews. 5, oh my God, 38%.
1.5 rating. Is that?
I don't think I've ever seen a worse stat line.
Look at. All right, let's not look at the bad. Look at Rodney Andrews.
Look at
his-
Rodney Andrews. Look at him pop, dude. And then rushing the ball, I mean, look at this. There wasn't enough plays. And nobody averaged over 4 a carry. Just a rough.
Yeah, unfortunate.
Rough day. But hopefully it'll be a. But look at Winnie Corso, man. 4 TFLs, a sack, 2 sacks for McGill. Manny midline got himself 1. Winnie Corso got 1.
Of course, his only tackle was a sack, so that's interesting.
Deflections, no deflections. TFLs, 4. So, yeah. And then kicking, obviously, just the extra point. So, good game. All right. So, that's going to end week 1 watch party. Peace.
Adios.